Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense has the football first here today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball with.
Receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Finds his man. It's Golden. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Bolden. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
These can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Tulane's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick.
Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's yours. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made on the out route.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gonna run it. It's Hughes. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They call the draw play here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. The quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's yours. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football. That, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff to the single back. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Ball handed to the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking downfield. It's yours. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
This This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get it.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you kind of try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what?
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tulane. This quarterback on fire today.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on. You know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's yours. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught down at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead.
The arm strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab behind the line, it's Hughes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Incompletion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Ball's incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Green Wave. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position for the half. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
I'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half was a handoff. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Punting ready to boot it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. That run moves the ball to the 16. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's yours. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Try and muscle for the first down. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
On the move, looking deep. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air. It's yours. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch it. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First and 10 play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Handoff to the right side. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's yours. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3.
2-9 Philly.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Baxter. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's yours. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Offense moving into a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught his defense off guard.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
On the double.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to throw again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Wave. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
22 Spider. Check. Low.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
On the ready.
Okay, it's third down after that run.
Set. Ready.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.